Good evening from Singapore Changi International Airport, Terminal 1. And I was not going to do this video, but I decided last minute, you know what, actually it is a great experience that I am going to experience soon. So I thought, you know what, screw it, I am going to share this experience. And I am flying to Dubai on the Emirates A380, and this is a special flight because I am flying on business class on the A380, so something I am really excited for, and it's a product that I actually haven't tried earlier. So I've been on their 777 300, their old funny 232 business class, and I've also been on their 777 300 first class as well. But I have not experienced the business class in Emirates, and also on the A380. So really looking forward to this flight, and also I will try my level best to keep this video super short but as informative as possible. Something I noticed today at Changi is that, well, actually shouldn't say noticed, so this is the first time I'm actually flying out from Changi Terminal 1 usually this late. Usually takes Sri Lankan, which is about, goes close to about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Or the Qantas QF35, 36, can't remember, to Melbourne, which leaves at about 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock actually, and then it's usually pretty quiet at that time. But today this place is crowded, but maybe there's some more flights leaving Singapore at this time. But anyway, so thanks for joining me on this flight review to Dubai on the Emirates A380 business class. So yeah, at some point, if you see any value in the video, please remember to hit the like and subscribe as well, and also yeah, if there's feel free to comment, and if there's any questions, feel free to ask, and also yeah, follow me on Instagram as well, where I share all my travel stories and reels and videos and whatnot. So yeah, thanks for joining me on this tour. So I'm in gate C25, which I need to walk a lot to. I think it's one of the corners. Usually Qantas and Emirates, they park next to each other. So it's a bit of a walk from the midpoint of Terminal 1 departures. So yeah, on my way to the gate. It's a bit of a walk, so for anyone flying on this flight from Singapore to Dubai, yeah, be ready to make a long walk, because yeah, it's a very far gate, C25. I think it's one of the last ones. Maybe because this is an A380, it's already super crowded in gate C25. Look at that. It's already lining up. It was really a factor of A380 carrying a lot of passengers, so because of that the security area and the boarding gates were super crowded. So it makes sense with an A380 to have so many passengers flying. Shortly after, it was time for boarding, so there was a call that was made out, and then yeah, pretty much standard procedure. So you just go through the business class line, and then straight into the upper deck for this flight. Cool, thank you. Thank you. Alright, so I am now on board this Emirates A380 from Singapore to Dubai. And so what I'll do now is quickly show you around the seat. So I know there are many videos out there on YouTube that covers the seat in detail. So I might not be doing that, but this is my attempt to cover the seat in detail. So for this trip, I was in seat 23 kilo, which I think is one of the best seats. There are some pros and cons, which I will cover later. But most of you who have flown or have seen videos know that the entire upper deck of the Emirates A380 is the business class. But you have this smaller section closer towards the tail of the plane, which has a smaller business class cabin. So which means it's a bit more private and a bit more quieter, which I thought was great. But it comes with some cons, which means that you are closer to the bar. So there could be people in there. So if you're trying to get some shut-eye, there could be some noise. So that is the only complaint. But outside of that, this seat is amazing. You're closer to the window. No one in front of you. The passenger on the left is a bit, they have their own privacy, so you can't see what they're doing, and the passengers on the back also can't see what you are doing, so which is great. So I found this seat to be amazing, and it came with a pillow, a blanket, and a mattress cushion kind of thing as well. And inside of those as well, I was able to get a bit of a sleeping bag or like a kit as well, which had some slippers and a eye mask. So overall, this was a fantastic seat. I couldn't find any fault. And another awesome thing is that you have two windows, whereas some seats might have only one.
Mr. Abhiran.
Hey, how are you?
My name is Deepika.
Hi Deepika, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Would you like to have freshly squeezed oranges?
Yes, please. I'll have an oranges, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, enjoy.
Thank you. So shortly after, the aircraft was pushed back and we were ready to taxi and take off. The cabin lights were dimmed into these very intimate kind of colors, which was great. And then, yeah, outside of that, there wasn't nothing much special to report on. Pretty standard procedure when it comes to the safety demo. And then, the cabin crew making sure that everyone's strapped in and ready for takeoff. And here is a quick preview of our flight map from Singapore to Dubai. After a pretty long taxi, it was now time for the takeoff roll. I must say it was a bit of a loud takeoff with the wheels making a very funny noise. I don't know why. If anyone in the comment section can tell me why, that would be amazing. Yeah, it sounded a bit loud. Okay, now to the exciting stuff, the drinks and the food menu, which was extensive. There was so much of options, and then they pretty much offered dining on demand, so you can eat whenever you want and whatever you want. So starting off with the alcohol, cocktails and alcohol, and then moving into the meals section. Okay, so we took off from Singapore probably about 20 minutes ago, and it has been a bit bumpy, but all good. You're in business class, you can't complain. I'm certain that you might have seen thousands and thousands of Emirates Business Class and First Class videos. So why is my video special? I don't know. I'm just sharing my experience, so it might not be special at all. But I will try my level best to show you as much as possible. So this seat is perfect. I'm in 23 kilo. 23 kilo is in the second compartment. So the Emirates A380 has like a bit of the entire upper deck is dedicated for business class. So you have a bigger business class compartment at the front of the cabin, and then closer towards the end there's a bit like a separate business class cabin as well with a few seats. So from that 23 alpha and 23 kilo, I'm in 23 kilo, I think is one of the best seats on the plane. It is closer to the bar, which means that you will hear some noise. But in terms of privacy, this is a fantastic seat because I am closer to the aisle. There's nothing much happening in front of me. It's covered, which is perfect. And then on this side, there's a bit more space. There's not a lot of people, and that's perfect. Great. So 23 alpha, 23 kilo. Keep an eye out for those seats. These are fantastic business class seats on the Emirates A380. Really quickly, a massive screen with Emirates iconic ICE entertainment system, information communication and entertainment. So you know all of that. So you get all your information stuff about your flight on the information tab. Then the communications tab with all your Wi-Fi and all of that, etc., etc. And then the entertainment, one of the best entertainment systems in the world. You can probably go around the world and still not be done watching things. But I have... She was really nice. She didn't interrupt me on this video. So I have two compartments here, which is great. So I have my where I could put all my personal stuff. I also have a bit of like a something to put on my bed. I forgot what to say. Like a bed cover kind of thing, seat cover, just to make it more comfy. And then I'll show you the menus. And then on top of that, I have my kind of like a mini bar with some water bottles in there. Not cold, but it's okay. And a bit of a glass. Got the amenities kit, which is this one here, which is great. I'll show you what's in there as well. And then the other thing is that I technically have three screens here. So the big screen here, the mini screen here, and then there's a remote here as well. So yeah, so overall, I'll probably move the camera this way so I don't get in anyone's faces. And then you got the Emirates noise cancelling headphones, which I don't use. I bring my own entertainment for some funny reason. Okay, so that's all for now. I will show you around as well in terms of what else is on the seat. Oh yeah, actually you got two USB ports, audio jack, a universal power socket next to the remote, and then you have your personal reading light, which is pretty bright, and then a light to turn on the ambient lighting on my bar area, and just here, I hope you can see that, just here you're going to just see seat adjustments, the normal sit upright position, and then lie flat, and also the adjustment. So that's a really quick seat tour. But yeah, 23 kilo, a fantastic seat. But I don't know if you can hear the noise on the background. There is a little bit of noise from the bar area, which is could be annoying for some, but I'm absolutely loving this seat. Let me quickly show you what's inside the Emirates Business Class Amenities kit, which is made by Bvlgari. So really quickly, I didn't use it, but anyways. So deodorant by Rexona, Gillette shaving cream, a Gillette razor, a comb, tissues, Bvlgari the perfume, aftershave, body lotion, earplug, dental kit, lip balm, and the Bvlgari pouch. It's pretty good, pretty decent offering. It's quite a lot. I was curious what these three buttons do, and I wasn't sure, so I decided to press them anyways, and then I realized that these were the controls for the window shades. I know there are three buttons, but in this seat I only get two, so pretty much one of those buttons are useless. But there are some seats where you get three buttons, and you get only access to one window. So the best example is the seat just behind me, where because you're more closer to the aisle, you only get access to one window. So once again, 23 kilo or pretty much any of these seats with they are closer to the window are better options when you're flying the A380 in Emirates. Alright, I am here in the bar of the Emirates A380 on my way from Singapore to Dubai. My god, this is the first time I'm actually experiencing this, and I am loving it. The people are amazing, the crew is amazing, and it is such an awesome experience. I just had a gin and tonic, can't remember which one, how many for the day, but it's pretty cool. There's plenty of seating options here, with seat belts if you run into some turbulence. And then you have the bar on this side, and the bartender makes a lot of drinks for you and some snacks as well. And then here I am. Oh, I'm actually pretty dark. Maybe if I do that, yeah. So you can stand if you want, you can sit if you want, which is awesome. This is great. I'm sure most of you know, but Emirates has this cool thing where they do Polaroid photos for you. The cabin crew here is very friendly. They offer to take them, but if they don't offer, you can always ask. It's not something that is just only for business class. Even in economy, they do come around asking if you want Polaroid pictures, and all you have to say is yes. Or if they don't ask, you just ask for it, and it's free of charge, which is absolutely great. I then came back to my seat after having a couple of GNTs, and my food had been served already. It actually started to get cold. The cabin crew actually came to me and said, "Hey, we have served you your food. It might be getting cold," and they even offered to warm it up, which was amazing service. So I had the kung pao chicken, another GNT, some water, and a cheesecake, and the food was amazing. So after a lot of eating and a lot of drinks, it was time for bed. So I decided to unwrap the seat cushion or the mattress topper, or pretty much whatever you call it, and decided to set up the seat myself for bed mode, and I was ready to go to sleep. Alright, it's 5.5 hours to go, so what I'm gonna do now is take a little bit of a nap and see what time I wake up. I don't know. I definitely will wake up for breakfast, which is I think 2 hours before. Yeah, so far it's been a fantastic journey. The bar experience was amazing. I ate a lot of food, a couple of cheesecakes, and then a couple of gin and tonics as well. Quite a fun experience. So so this seat's very good. I'm now about almost in lie flat position, but I'll probably have a nap and then wake up just before landing into Dubai. Hope you're enjoying this video. At any point, please hit that like and subscribe button if you are getting any value out of this. I hope you're getting any value, some value at least, yes, definitely subscribe to the channel, and also keep in touch on Instagram, where I share all my travel journeys. So thank you. Okay, just got woken up for the breakfast service. There's another 1 hour and 47 minutes to go on this flight. We are pretty, I don't know, you can see it in the map, we are pretty close to Dubai now. Yeah, we're supposed to be landing, it's 2 a.m. In Dubai, and estimated time of arrival is 4 a.m. So my meal was served, or pretty much breakfast. The omelette came with some baked beans and a sausage. The omelette was on the slightly towards the dry side, but it was actually still pretty good, to be honest. Can't complain. The sausage was great. and then it was served with some fresh orange juice, which was really good, and it also had some fruit as well on the side. So overall, it was a really good meal. But to be really honest, I wasn't that hungry, but also at the same time, I did not want to waste any food. So in the end, the food won. Shortly after, the cabin was prepared for landing, so the lights slowly started coming up, and then I pretty much got my stuff organized and pretty much stored everything away, and got ready for landing. So it was finally time to descend into Dubai. So while that happens on the video, I just want to give a bit of a quick reflection on this flight. So overall, I had a fantastic flight from Singapore to Dubai on this Emirates A380. I must say the crew is fantastic. The bar service was amazing. That was my first time in the bar, and even on this A380 product for the first time, which was fantastic. So my recommendation, once again, 23 kilo is a really good seat. I know a lot of people do say that there is noise in that, which is when it's closer to the bar area, but to be honest, I did not find that. Maybe because this was a nighttime flight, there was a little bit of noise, but not a lot. But maybe because this was a nighttime flight, maybe there was less people. I don't know how it would differ on a daytime flight. But overall, I had a fantastic flight from Singapore to Dubai. I would recommend this service to anyone, or this seat, this product altogether. It is far better than the Emirates 777-232 Business Class. Come on, it's time for change. And I know Emirates is phasing them out, which is great news, and with a more 1-to-1 configuration. So overall, looking forward to that product in the 777. But had a fantastic trip on this Emirates A380.
Welcome to Dubai International Airport. For the local time, it's 5 minutes to 4 in the morning, and the temperature is 20 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so it is officially a wrap from Dubai. Just arrived. I had to spend about 30 minutes at the customs office because I am actually traveling with a drone. So I had to make sure I declare it. They actually kept it in the customs office in Terminal 3. So when I fly out of Dubai, all I need to do is come to the customs point, show the receipt, and I get to collect my drone. Pretty simple, but really quickly, thank you very much for watching. I hope there was absolute value for you. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also support the channel by helping me reach 10,000 by end of 2025. So also follow me on Instagram, where I'll put the links below. So I hope you enjoyed this journey from Singapore to Dubai on EK353 on business class on the A380 product. I will try my level best to put as much information in the description. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.